Hey guys, DB right here. Today we are continuing with What If Goku Was Raised by Master Shen? Continuing right where we left off with the downfall of King Piccolo. Yes, King Piccolo could not handle Kakarot, who was just as brutal and nasty as well. Quite frankly, his father used to be. Yes, Kakarot behaves very much like his father. And thanks to Master Shen really honing in on the boy's killer instinct, King Piccolo didn't have a chance. However, he did manage to spit out the egg. And thanks to the Dragon Balls that our heroes have recovered, everyone that King Piccolo had killed during his reign is in fact restored again. And as our heroes make their way back to Roshi's Island, they are greeted by Kami, who is sitting there waiting for him. And he wants to take both Kakarot and Tien under his wing and get them ready for the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, where Piccolo Jr. will once again threaten the Earth and intends to get his revenge on Kakarot. And well, Kami's a bit skeptic about training Kakarot, but in the end, it's for the planet's best interest, and Tien's coming along too. Perhaps together they can help Kakarot mellow out a little bit. And well, after a rocky couple of years, Kakarot does begin to understand the type of training Mr. Popo and Kami are putting them through, learning all the benefits of meditation, the mystical side of martial arts, all that good stuff that ultimately made Goku a better fighter in the original story. And well, so with the 3 years coming and gone, we're now into the 2013 Budokai. And well, Kakarot is happy to see his friends again. Like, he's happy to see Bulma, Yamcha, these people he has sort of got to know after the pre. He's happy to see him again, and he's happy that Krillin is alive and kicking. But he's very Bardock about it. You know, much like how Bardock was chumming to his crew. It's more like that kind of friendly than the innocent Goku friendly from the original. Hey, yeah. What do you say we have fun at this tournament? May the best man win. I intend to. And well, we head into the preliminaries where all our heroes except Chaozu get through because he's still beaten by Mercenary Tao, who is not a cyborg in this timeline. Remember, we haven't gone through the Red Ribbon Army adventure. And, well, this eventually leads us to our first match of Tien versus Mercenary Tao, who is beaten a lot easier than what he was in the original. Because, you know, all that Kami training, all that power, Tao couldn't even get near Tien at all, and he's ultimately beaten, and Master Shen has been warned to stay away from him from now on. And so then we head into Hero versus Yamcha, and that ends exactly like it does in the original, because Hero, being the disguised Kami, and he's there out of concern in case the boys hesitate, because he is well aware that Mr. Popo had told them that if you kill Junior, you kill Kami as well, and get rid of the Dragon Balls. And then we get Goku's fight. Now, it's not with Chi-Chi this time. Chi-Chi had not been around in this timeline. Kakarot never met her. So instead, he's battling with Nam. And Nam is quite easily defeated. This is the first time Kakarot has met Nam too, just to clarify on that a little bit more. And well, let's just say there is a certain someone else who's taking more of a liking to Kakarot. Well, Tien is more at peace, like a monastery Shaolin monk. Tien is behaving a lot like Kami, while Kakarot, well, let's just say Launch has taken a liking to this adult Kakarot. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Kakarot. You're a real man. Bang, 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 scaring the crowd around us. So, we then get to the semi-finals match between Tien and Kakarot, and it is quite an evenly brutal match between the two, because, well, you know, they trained together their entire lives, including the lookout. They couldn't get away from each other. So, they pretty much knew everyone's tricks, but in the end, it's Kakarot due to his ruthlessness and determination, that same ruthlessness and determination he inherited from Bardock, that he's able to get the win. He will go on to face Junior in the finals. Now, much like his father would, Kakarot goes all out right at the start. And this catches Junior off guard. Junior had captured Kami like in the original as well. However, Kakarot doesn't seem to care that Kami has been captured. As far as Kakarot is concerned, he is honouring Kami's wish by making sure he destroys Piccolo for good this time. He is not holding back, and Piccolo can't do anything. No matter what kind of dirty trick he tried to pull, Kakarot was ready for it every step of the way. You're some kind of monster! It's impossible! And well, it's now to the point where Kakarot is over Piccolo, his hand raised, charging up a ki blast, and Tien is begging with Kakarot not to do this. We can use the containment wave and trap him! There's no need! But Kakarot's not having any of this. He fires a full power ki blast and destroys Piccolo on the spot. Popo senses this from the lookout and is devastated that Kami is now dead. And everyone are looking at Kakarot with disbelief that he just threw away his chance to win the tournament, to settle a grudge, at least. That's how they were more or less looking at it. Tien, I did what Master Kami wanted us to do. He pleaded with us to destroy him. Quite frankly, I'm glad it was me who faced him and not you. Showing mercy to a monster like that? Grow up! But everyone else is just more or less speechless. Perhaps I've outgrown you anyway. He flies off by his lonesome. And, well, so, yep, Kami's dead, Piccolo's dead, there are no Dragon Balls either. And so, Kakarot is off, pretty much doing his own thing. Pretty much hunting animals, hanging out at wastelands. But then one day, he's flying over Mount Palzu and sees something weird. This military establishment known as the Red Ribbon Army have been pretty much reduced the once beautiful forest land into a complete wasteland. There's a command outpost there instead. The only area that hasn't been touched by the army is the bit of area where Grandpa Gohan lives. So what are they doing at Mount Paozu? Well, they're trying to retrieve the final Dragon Ball from Grandpa Gohan. But DB Right, you just said the Dragon Balls aren't there anymore. They're useless. Yes, but the rocks are still there. And the Red Ribbon Army have spent all this time gathering up the Dragon Balls. Yep. From when you first hear about them, back all the way back then, in that saga, till now, they have been still trying to collect the Dragon Balls. And they've managed to grab all of them, including the one android number 8 was concealing. The last one they had to get was the original one at Mount Paozu. The one Grandpa Gohan has in his possession. But they are now rocks and useless now. But the army doesn't know that. Grandpa Gohan wouldn't know that either. So they don't know it yet. They're fighting over useless stones at the moment. And the Dragon Balls, yeah, like I said, they're useless. But they still knew where the 7th ball was anyway, so it's not like they're looking at the radar and checking. As far as Commander Red feels and thinks, if you just gather all the stones together, they'll return to normal. No worry. You know, he wouldn't know the secret of the Dragon Balls if you kill Kami, that they don't work. And so pretty much the way Kakarot sees this is that this is just an unjust attack by the army, and even though Gohan has had quite a bit of success defending his home over the years from the Red Ribbon Army, it's now way too much. It's almost like the entire army's there, so Kakarot decides he's going to help the old man out. Trust me, old man, you're not going to be able to win this on your own. And well, Grandpa Gohan is quite surprised to see this young man with a tail help defend his planet. And he's even more surprised to see how brutal he is about it. He's not taking any prisoners, that's for sure. In fact, at this point, I think Kakarot's done more harm than good. Some of the remaining forestry has been wrecked. However, he can't help but realize that parts of his fighting style are similar to his own. From what he learned from the Turtle Hermit School as well as the Crane Hermit, yeah. So, after the battle is won, and Bardock desecrates the Red Ribbon Army there, and of course laughs in their face after he realizes they're hunting Dragon Balls. Those things don't work anymore. What? How would you know such things? Who are you? I'm Kakarot, and I'm the one who killed the man who made them. And if he dies, they die. And while they try to destroy Kakarot with a large range of gunfire, it's just useless. They're all gone. And yeah, and Kakarot just murdered a bunch of people. Oh yes. Very much. Very Saiyan-like. I can't believe you did that. They were no longer any threat to you. They were beaten. Gone. Yes. And now they'll never bother anyone again, old man. What is with you people? I come down here. I get rid of a serious threat to your existence. To this beautiful place. And not an ounce of gratitude. So, Kakarot is indeed flown off again, and he's pretty much decided that he's not going to involve himself in any more of these human affairs. He's just going to keep to himself, train as best as he can, maybe enter the next Tenkaichi Budokai and win it, That'll put Tien Shinhan in his place. And, well, yeah. And needless to say, 3 years later, wait, no, that's not entirely canon. They didn't have any more tournaments for a while after that last bit of fiasco, so forget that. But this went on for 5 years. Now, sometimes Bulma, Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu, and the others would get lucky and find Kakarot and try to talk to him. Try and talk some sense into him. But you just felt that sort of ounce of betrayal. And it hasn't quite got over that yet. And so, for the 5 years that has gone by, now someone else is about to make his appearance, and that is Raditz. Raditz is now landed on Earth. And this is where we're going to be leaving it for right now. What do you guys think? Do you enjoy this part of the story? What will Kakarot do in this scenario? Will he perhaps join forces with Raditz? Go back and join the Saiyan ranks? What's left of them anyway. Or will he stay on Earth and continue to defend it? All this and more next time. In fact, leave your comments below. You decide where we go from here. Does Kakarot rejoin his brother? Or will he help defend the Earth from the Saiyan invasion? Which direction will we choose? You viewers decide.